Welcome to Football Tic-Tac-Toe, where you have to find a player to link together to clubs, nations, trophy wins, or today for a FIFA theme, card types. We are joined by the man who has popularised this series on YouTube, Luke Pingu. How are you, mate?
Very good indeed. We did just do one on my channel, didn't we?
We did.
You did a lot better than I thought. I think that's a fair. You got it to an interesting situation at the end. That's what I'll put together.
Pingu has what can only be described as infinite ball knowledge. What I used to do when I was younger was play Pokemon, go out and play footy. We had COD 4. We played FIFA. Pingu just used to watch Premier League years all day, every day, and read football encyclopedias. So we're going to have to go for some dirty tactics. We're going to have to pick Everton every single round in order for me to have a chance. We're going to have to choose North Korea so that no one can win and I get a 0-0 draw. I said, no, we're not doing that. It's best of 5. Let's just jump in straight away to round 1. And yes, for the first round, my first choice to go on the board is going to be Everton, Pingu. Who would you like to go for?
Bit of a surprise, that. I think we'll go for something nice to start things off with. Barcelona.
Lovely.
Nice big team.
So me and Pingu get 3 choices each, across the top, down the sides for our sections. You can put in clubs, nations, leagues. FIFA card types is one of them as well. And then, of course, we play tic-tac-toe, noughts and crosses with the players that link those clubs together. Managers do not count, but played for the clubs at any time is absolutely fine. I'm going to go icon cards, Pingu.
I think the thing is with that is you could also say players that aren't icons anymore. So like you got legend,
That'd
like
be a
Jamie
legend.
Yeah. Well, technically, yeah. It depends on what stipulations you want to do.
With my ball knowledge, I'll take anything I can get, mate, as long as you've had a card that's white on FIFA for being an icon or hero or legend or whatever.
Well, it's decided what we kind of have a bit of a challenge with to match with the icons. Because you can generally you're not really meant to match them up, but at the same time you do anyway. Let's go Ajax.
You're going to go Ajax for your second choice? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
I was curious as to whether you were going to go for another card type. That'd be rogue with me picking icons. But then you could have gone like end of an era. Mm-hmm. And you could have had a Xabi Alonso or a Rooney or something like that. That's kind of clever.
Yep.
However, what I'll go for is Portuguese.
I like it. I think Portugal's a funny one because you think there's not actually that many, but then when you think about it, there's tons in different leagues. Like you just think of Porto and Benfica mainly.
I don't even know what league they're in, Pingu. I'll be honest with you, mate.
The Portuguese league.
Yeah, I know. Come on. But I genuinely couldn't name more than 3 Porto players.
It's good for me.
So that's actually not where I'll be going. Please don't say Porto.
I will say... let's end it off with Bayern Munich.
Nice. Okay. Let us know in the comments if you can think of any more ones. The more obscure, the better as well.
Yeah, because everyone can say the easy ones. You get like 10,000 comments of Wijnaldum, for example, because he's done everything.
We want proper random ones. Okay. Corner. That is the way to go, I think. So my corner that I'm going to pick is going to be Barcelona and Portuguese. I'm going to go Andre Gomes.
Andre Gomes. Could also put him in a different one.
Could have put him in Everton, Barca, but I thought I'd take that away from you, mate.
Right. I think Ajax and Icon, since the middle is the meta, we'll go Ronald Koeman.
Nice.
He played for Ajax, didn't he?
He did. Didn't play for Everton, but did manage us. I'm saying he did as if I know that. I'm just assuming you know that. He managed Everton, but you can't have managers. It has to be played for.
Yeah.
Could be a potential future rule that Pingu could add, but for now, I will carry on. See, my route to winning involves you not knowing it and stopping me, is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Icon and Bayern Munich. And I'm going to go Muller.
Thomas Muller's not retired yet, Andy.
Wait, he would get one though, actually. That's a debate that we could go off on. Heroes or icons. No, Gerd Muller, of course.
I'm surprised what's his face hasn't got one yet. I Am Robin.
I mean, I imagine with a lot of the icons and heroes, it's less about whether they deserve an icon or hero card, and whether EA have offered them enough money to put their license back in the game.
So you've gone a bit funny with your positioning.
Yeah.
of your players. But I guess it's like to cover those two different rows. You can do it that way. I'll go Portuguese Bayern Munich.
You're annoying. The reason I did it is because if I go Portuguese Bayern, I've then got 2 squares that I can win on. Now I need to get Everton Barcelona. Oh no!
So many to choose from, Andy.
Yeah, if you'd have gone for that one, me going Bayern Portuguese would have left me 2 routes to win. The issue is obviously Everton Bayern Munich is incredibly easy with James Rodriguez. Ajax Portugal is difficult. I'm not sure whether you would have covered the Portugal. You would have covered the other one, and I don't know whether I'd have got the Ajax Portuguese. However, obviously, Barcelona Everton, Yeremina.
Not Digne or Deulofeu.
There's a lot. Right then, Pingu, you need a Barcelona icon to stop me winning. Any ideas?
Well, it depends. He hasn't got a current icon card, but he's had an icon card. Would that count?
Okay.
Diego Maradona.
Sure.
You gonna accept that?
I'll accept that.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a billion options. I'm sure you could name all of them.
Probably, yeah.
Another one of them is actually good for Everton. For Barcelona and icon would have been Everton icon as well, and Barcelona and Everton. Gary Lineker.
Yeah, Gary Lineker. Puyol.
Yep.
Who else?
Xavi.
Yep. Pep.
Yep. There's loads. Is this a stalemate? It's not a stalemate, actually. So if I get Everton Bayern and you can't think of Everton Ajax, I could win. So I'll just jump straight in and take James Rodriguez for the unbelievably obvious and simple one and say, pressure's on Pingu. Can you think of an Ajax-Everton link?
Ajax-Everton. You're challenging me, that's for sure. Oh, Stecklenburg.
Is that actually one?
I'm pretty sure he played for Ajax.
Have you got me? That's good.
Is a great.
That's a great shout. That is good. Yeah. Good logic, good reason as well for going for Dutch Everton players. Do you want to know my shot in the dark to hopefully win?
Yep.
Well, there's 2 actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure this one's guaranteed to be right. I'm pretty sure Johnny Heitinger was Everton and Ajax. And then my shot in the dark that I originally thought of, did Donny van der Beek, did Man United get him from Ajax?
Yeah, that would have been a much more obvious one.
And then loaned him to Everton.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to get Ajax Portugal, otherwise you can win. Oh no! That is poor form from me. I should have done the Everton Ajax one because that would have stopped you winning the opposite way across and still had a chance to win, but obviously you would have just said James Rodriguez. So that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I am in the mud, Pingu.
Just a little bit.
I'd struggle to name Ajax players. The only way I can kind of name Ajax players is name Dutch players and assume there's like probably a 70-30 chance that if they're really good, they played for Ajax. The other 30 played for PSV.
I think it's like getting like a Benfica player that's been on loan to Ajax or something like that.
Benfica player on loan to Ajax, right? So A, I can't think of any Ajax players, and B, I can't think of any Benfica players. Now you want me to think of a Benfica player that went on loan to Ajax who also happened to be Portuguese?
Not too much to ask for.
The way my brain's going is 2 ways. Either icons and hoped they played for Ajax, but like Cruyff's Ajax and stuff like that, incredible, weren't they? So I'm thinking, do I say icons and think like ages ago, maybe they played for Ajax? Cruyff's obviously really old, so at that point you're like guessing Eusebio or something. There's then Figo, someone like that you could guess maybe went there early in his career. And then my other reason or like logical way of thinking about it is thinking of Portuguese players who don't currently play in Portugal and therefore might also have gone to a different European team. So I'm trying to think of continental Europe. So for example, Rafael Guerreiro for Dortmund.
Renato Sanchez for PSG.
Stuff like that, basically. Yeah, and thinking, have they potentially ever played for Ajax? Anthony Lopez, could he have been their goalie when Onana was banned? I don't know. I'm going to say Rafael Guerreiro. Honestly, not a clue.
It's not an awful shout. I think it was Lorient in the French league. Yeah, Lorient and Cannes.
Brilliant. Well, that is nil point for me. Do you know an Ajax Portuguese player, Pingu?
Not off the top of my head. I'll throw out a name. I think your icon route is probably the best bet. I'll say one that's, but he's not technically an icon. It doesn't actually matter because it's not the icon.
It's not an icon. No, it's just Portuguese. Yeah.
I'm just thinking. Yeah. There is Vitor Bayer, the goalie. If you remember him, he had an old legend card.
Okay.
He did play for Barca, but I'm just throwing out a name to hope he did, maybe. No, literally Barca and Porto were the only two teams he played for.
Lovely.
I don't think it's possible, Andy, so we might have to end it there as a stalemate.
The people can comment if it's possible, or comment the millions of ones. I am currently live on Twitch if you want to come and watch along, play along. The chat is in emote only mode, so that we can't cheat. I'm going to unemote only mode, and the chat is going to tell me I'm stupid by naming loads. Hit me, chat. Francisco Concesa. I have no idea who that is. That round is a draw, nil point. Let's move on to round number 2. Go on then, Pingu, you can pick first. Club, nation, trophy, FIFA card, what are you thinking?
I do like your FIFA card idea, but I might save that for now. And we'll go for Juventus as my first choice. I
am going to go rogue with my FIFA card choice.
I thought you were about to say Roma when you said rogue.
No.
You're like Roma.
I'm going to go, is this silly? End of an era.
End of an era.
The card colours and stuff have changed a lot throughout the years. And I think even sometimes...
It's technically a premium SBC, not an end of it. That's the stipulation.
Yeah, there's like different things. I feel like we should be generous to each other with it. I don't want to give away the names of some of them. No. But if you can justify that that's what they got it for, we can have it. You know? If it's one of them. Because it also looks a bit like Foot Birthday as well, doesn't it? The old Foot Birthday cards. But anyway.
I feel like go for a nation might be a good idea.
What nation are you thinking? Are you thinking tactical and thinking which end of an era cards do I know?
I'll go Brazil.
Okay.
What clubs would you like, Andy?
I'm thinking stick Prem, Andy. At least give yourself a bit of a chance. And I'm also thinking stick Everton, Andy. At least give yourself a bit of a chance. But I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling to think of a... No, Everton, I'm not. Ooh, okay. I'll have Everton, please, Pingu.
Of course you will.
Who the guest?
I think I know who you're thinking of.
You think you've got... see, this is my problem. Even when I go Everton and think, oh, that's a little obscure one. I had to think for a second to think of that. Pingu just knows it straight away.
I'll go for a Premier League team as well. Make it nice for you. That's not going to help, is it? I'll go Chelsea.
For my final one then, Pingu, I am going to go Champions League winner.
Yeah, so I'm going to go first this time, aren't I?
You are first, mate. Fire away.
We will go Everton, Brazil.
Ooh, straight in the middle.
The middle is the meta, Andy. That's what people say anyway. Why can't I think of anyone?
Shut up. You're trolling me.
Oh, Alan.
What? That is the most random... Richarlison, Pingu?
Oh, yeah, the pigeon.
Richarlison?
I always think like I go 5 years back. I never think current. I'm like going back to
Bernard will tear you apart again. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I think the end of an era one could be a good way for me to get a point across that row, because I think it's doable, but there is a chance that you say a player and it's wrong. And you just got confused, it's the wrong card type, or it's just difficult to think of one. So there's, even if I get 2 of them, you might stumble trying to block me, and then I get to win, if I can get it right. So I'm going to kick it off with End of an Era and Juventus, and I'm going to go Gianluigi Buffon. That one's a funny one, actually, because he got an End of an Era for, obviously, playing a bajillion games for Juve. Ended the era, went to PSG, and then 2 FIFAs later was back at Juve.
He's at Parma.
Still going. Must be about 57 or something like that now.
64 or something, yeah.
What are you thinking? What's your tactic?
I can't think of a Brazilian end of era. That's the main issue, I think. I think that's the one that... I could say a name, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, I might just go Everton, Juve. Okay. Moise Kean.
Nice, yeah. You're struggling for Brazilian end of an era.
There probably is a dead obvious one, but just nothing was coming to my mind at the second.
So my logic then is I should go Chelsea. Oh wait, hang on. But then if I get, you've got a guaranteed win. If I just go Chelsea end of era, Everton. You just go Chelsea Everton and you've won. Yeah. Okay, so I need to block that off first. So we'll do that with a Romelu Lukaku, of course.
I think what I might do is Chelsea end of era.
And that just stops the end of era thing full stop.
Yeah.
And also gives you a Juve Champions League potential winner.
I mean. Yeah.
What are you thinking then?
Well, surely John Terry would have got one.
Is that your final answer?
I'm just trying to remember Carl. Surely John. Yeah, I'll go John Terry. Surely.
John Terry?
Yeah. I'm sure I remember a Terry special card at the end.
This is where it's good. John Terry does not have an end of era.
No, he's not. Why has he got a Villa Summer Heat card that's 94 rated? That's what's in my mind.
Okay. So if I can get a Chelsea end of an era, and I'm thinking Czech, you know, I feel like Petr Cech had a really good SBC card on one of the FIFAs. So I'm going to say Petr Cech, and we Petr Cech whether I'm right.
Yeah, let's check if that's all right. He's not got it at Chelsea.
Arsenal? Yes! Go on! Go on,
He didn't even
Arsenal,
have an era.
end of an era, Petr Cech.
Arsenal. There's no Arsenal era.
It was a retirement card rather than a leaving Chelsea card. But he did play for Chelsea, and he does have a end of an era card. That is absolutely fine. I've got 2 ways to win.
You do indeed.
Which one? I mean, come on, Chelsea Champions League, so obvious. You've got to stop me doing that, Pingu.
Yeah.
Who won the Champions League with Chelsea?
Gotta say Mason Mount for the old Derby boy. Right then. Do you know a end of era Brazilian?
An end of era Brazilian? I do.
I could definitely chuck a name, but I don't know if it would work.
FIFA 22, 96 rated, end of an era, Fernandinho. Let's go. 1-0, Andy. Oh, now we just Mourinho park the bus it and pick North Korea and random Greek league teams and stuff like that.
I do respect that. I think you going with these FIFA card types has thrown off my football knowledge.
Your random Premier League era, Champions League reruns from 1993 and stuff like that.
I don't know why, but I was going to say Alexandro for that. But I don't even know why we'd even have an end of era. I think it's just flashback cards, isn't it?
I think he's just really good. My other one was, I was thinking David Luiz. I didn't know if it was a premium foot birthday SBC though. And it was more of like a flashback to him being insane on previous FIFAs, or whether it was actually an end of an era, whereas Fernandinho was his... That's
end
it.
Of City. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. 1-0 Andy. Let's move on to round 3. My choice to go first then, Pingu. I am going to go for a Premier League winner. That is also a tactical first pick, because now you can't pick like the Copa del Rey or something stupid like that.
Let's go for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go Norwegian.
You joking?
Winner 1-0, aren't I?
I'm going to go Roma.
Roma. Norway and Roma, eh? In the right, in the middle. Do you know one? Is that why you've picked it?
Maybe.
Okay.
I think you'll get it.
You don't think I'll get it?
No. I actually know what I'm going to end up as well.
You've gone... Have I fed you of Norway and you're just picking stupid stuff?
Norwegian, right?
Okay, I need something easy to go top right then, so I can block that diagonal from your pain in the arse one, and that across from your pain in the arse one. Okay, Roma and road to the final.
Yeah, for road to the final.
Any of the cups, but a road to the final. A upgradable card that is based on a European competition.
Even like Europa League and Conference League.
We can accept road to the knockouts as well. Just an upgradable European card for performance-based stuff. You guys know the drill. It's not too difficult anyway.
I'm going to end us with Fulham.
Shut up. Okay.
Great sandwiches.
This is because you know Fulham and Norway, and you know Roma and Norway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I basically need to stop every cross that involves a Norway one. I need to stop you getting. The worst part is I'm just thinking of players that are Danish. Sorry, everyone who's Danish and Norwegian.
All Norwegians are just going to be hating you.
Yeah, sorry, Marius.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the Ericsson Delaney classic combo and stuff like that from FIFA. I'm going to go so that you can't take it, because if you take the Real Madrid Norwegian, I can't stop you from getting the other 3.
Yes.
So I'm going to take Ødegaard.
Of course, sure. Why would you not? Ugh. I wanted that full row of Norwegians, just to be nice.
Yeah, well, that's the only one I can get.
Yeah, so I might as well take the middle. I might as well show off as well that I know Norwegians at Roma and Fulham.
Go on then.
So John Onorisa for Roma and
Nice,
Norway.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Technically he could do it for both because he's played for both teams.
I am going to be tactical, and again with the FIFA cards, hopefully make you slip up by saying someone who doesn't actually have one. Maybe they've got a non-upgradable Champions League or Europa League or something like that card, and you say it and get it wrong. So what I'm going to do is go for the Roma and the road to the final and say, of course, Tammy Abraham from this FIFA. Which, with the logic of, if you now don't go Real Madrid and an upgradable European card, I can get one and have 2 ways to win.
So I need to get Real Madrid road to the final.
Yes. Not too difficult in terms of getting to the final. They do it basically every season.
It's just who the people
had the
actually
cards.
were. Yeah. Because they never give it like the best, like Benzema and Ronaldo haven't had those kind of cards because they're just too overpowered.
Too good to start off with, and we get too many upgrades. Mm-hmm. Okay, who are you thinking then?
Just running through the. Did David Alaba have it this year? I don't know if that's right. That's the problem, Andy. My FIFA knowledge just really isn't as good as it was once.
This is how I've leveled the playing field, by adding FIFA cards a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to say David Alaba. I don't think there's anyone else that's coming to mind.
You would be correct.
Yeah, he has actually got one. Lovely. Just remembering team takedowns with Tom.
If I don't get someone who's won the Prem and played for Fulham, it's curtains, because you've watched every Premier League years ever about 6 times, so you're 100% going to get that.
There is actually quite a few for that.
Of course you know them all already. Okay. Premier League winner, Fulham. I'll tell you where my brain's currently going, Pinko. And it's not going to a very good place, I'll be honest with you. I'm really, really struggling to think of Fulham players. I'm wondering if there's somebody like icon levels, like a Frank Lampard, for example, who for some reason played for Fulham on loan when they were a kid or something like that. I don't know why I'm thinking Frank Lampard, but that's where my brain's at. Like a player, an English player, never left the Prem. Maybe Fulham were in a lower division and they went on loan there. Like Mason Mount, for example. Not that I'm saying he's ever going to get an icon card, but like he went to Derby County, who you support. That's where I'm trying to go with my logic, but I'm really, really struggling to think of Fulham players. The only Fulham player currently in my mind is Mitrovic, who obviously hasn't won the Prem. The problem is you know it. So if I don't get this, it becomes 1-1.
Yep. That's fine.
That is fine, but I would have liked to stalemate it all the way to the 1-0 win. Full on Sean Dyche masterclass. I've had enough thinking time, Pingu. I'm going to go for one, which I'm pretty sure is wrong. But if you can't think of a player, think of somebody who has played for 1 billion clubs, is where I'm going. So I've got 2 options, Gareth Barry or James Milner. Pretty sure Gareth Barry... Did Gareth Barry win the Prem with City?
Yeah, surely with City.
James Milner did with Liverpool. James Milner! I don't think he played for Fulham, but that's the best guess I can give you at this point. Please feel free to rinse my ball knowledge in the comment section.
James Milner wouldn't work.
No. Go on, Pingu. Put me out my misery. Get a point, mate.
The older players that I was thinking of, there's Berbatov, Louis Saha, and I don't know if it would count as it wouldn't really count as a Premier League, but with Bobby Moore, I don't know if he won the first division back in the day.
Okay, but yes, Berbatov.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Definitely works. Yeah,
very nice, very nice, Pingu. 1-1. Mm-hmm. On to round 4. It is you to choose a thing first, I think, Mr. Pingu. Mm-hmm. What would you like?
I'm not going to go for any of your FIFA card types. I don't like that.
Not a fan.
No.
You don't want to go in with a card type and I'll pick a card type and we'll see if you can get someone who's had both types of cards.
No, I don't trust my FIFA knowledge that much. I'll go for a World Cup. Not a
World Cup winner.
World Cup winner.
I will go.
Is there any Everton?
Is there any Everton World Cup winners? I wasn't going to pick it this round, but because you've asked me and seemingly don't know, I'm going to say it, and that's hopefully a nice line of victory for me, because I know one.
Nice. I'm going to say AC Milan.
Okay. I am going to say FIFA 23 in form.
You sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
Kind of want to do another like Fulham, something that you might not know.
Just annoying that I can't get.
Yeah, like a lower tier Prem team. Or maybe a championship team. You need to start learning about them.
Thanks, mate.
Yep. Might put in Stoke City.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want me to name a Stoke City inform from FIFA 23?
Yeah, why not? Stoke Alona. Great club. Could go for a nation to end off.
I was about to, but then it's got to be a nation that's won the World Cup.
Yeah, don't say South Korea.
Yeah. I was going to say Scotland's, just to be funny. Then you could get Charlie Adam. The AC Milan inform, which I think you'd be able to get, and the Everton World Cup would make a cool little diagonal. But obviously Scotland haven't won the World Cup, so that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I'll go...
Probably a club then, just to make it...
Let's go Argentina, because they won the most recent World Cup.
Brilliant.
Have fun with your Argentinian Stoke player, Pingu.
Right, I get to go first, don't I? Don't know if I want the middle.
You say middle's meta. I'm not sure it is.
I know. The comments say it's meta, but I don't think it is actually that meta. So I'm going to go Everton, Stoke, Phil Jagielka.
Nice.
Big Phil.
So apparently, as I looked up strategies of noughts and crosses, tic-tac-toe, apparently when you go first, corner is meta.
Interesting.
When you go second, middle is meta. So I'm going to go AC Milan in form, FIFA 23, Tomori.
Literally used his card in my main team, and I don't even remember. Should have said him. Oh, that's pain. I don't know if I know. I could literally go down that. Problem is, I don't know.
I think you're going to struggle with a Stoke in form.
Yeah, but they have there's about 3 good players there, so I could just name one of them.
I hope they've had an inform this season. EA don't give informs to teams not in their
well, you have to score
country's top league, really. That's the problem.
Yeah, if you're in the EF, basically championship and below, you have to score a hat-trick, and it has to be an open play hat-trick. If you score a penalty, it doesn't, that's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, many derby cards have missed over the year. Argentina, Stoke again is tricky. I'll go AC Milan, Everton, Gerard Deulofeu.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Which means I need to take the Everton World Cup winner to stop you winning. Do you know it?
Which you said you know.
I know. Would you have been able to get there, do you reckon? Do you want me to, I'll write it on my whiteboard so I can't cheat. And then you can say it out loud if you know them.
Yeah.
It's actually a really funny one. Because he's also a bit of a meme.
Oh, is it Savido?
Oh, that's actually a good one. He might have. I don't know if he was in the France team.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Potentially, yeah. Because then I don't think Kurt Zuma was in the France team that won it.
No.
And Doucouré definitely wasn't because he's now switched to Mali. An actual answer, like a genuine one, is Mustafi.
That is very niche because to know him.
That is a meme. He played for Everton and David Moyes let him go and said, nah, you're terrible, mate.
I want to know if Savido actually got on. Oh, he did as well. I would have got it on Savido. That would have been another punt. But yeah, Mustafi's a good one. Great for this series as well because he's got so many different clubs scattered around.
I've also got a potential win for Argentinian Stoke.
Oh dear. So I need to get that.
You need to get it, Pingu. Do you know it?
Just thinking prime Stoke.
Stoke Alona with Bojan and that.
Yeah. Ed Athalai.
Rory Delap.
Yeah.
Wrexham have got their own version of Rory Delap now, haven't they? Have you seen them while you've been watching? Everyone started watching the Wrexham games.
I've not.
That man can launch a football. I think he can throw it further than I can kick it. I mean, there must be an Argentinian from Stoke, but I feel like you might have to be a Stoke fan to know.
Yeah. It might not be possible because, I thought Croatia PSG was doable on one episode, but turns out the only players were 1980s. So it wasn't as easy as you think. So it might not be possible, Argentina Stoke.
Fair.
I'm I'll go AC Milan, Argentina, Campos, the Sevilla winger,
Okay.
just to keep things rolling.
That gives me an option, a potential. Well, I don't know, an Argentinian Stoke player. My brain's thinking that there was like a left mid that was like non-rare gold or something like that on a FIFA ages ago, but I don't know if I'm just sort of pulling that out of no. That's a false memory. What I'm going to do instead is go for a Argentinian World Cup winner, and I'm also going to take away a World Cup winner in form from you and say Lionel Messi. Now you need to think of a different player who's won the World Cup that's got an inform this year.
I don't know why I didn't do that, to be honest. Like Messi's such an obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Which is obviously very doable. Lots of players have won the World Cup, and there's lots of informs on this FIFA. But there's a chance that you can trip up on it and say someone that has an inform last year, or someone that's got a
Not an inform.
Phenoms World Cup card or something instead, yeah.
I think Thingy's got one, though, from Brighton. Or there's Martinez, who might have got one. But I don't think he's been that good for Villa this season, so I don't know why I'd get an inform for them.
He's got a team of the near.
Yeah. I don't think he's got an inform. I think I'm thinking old FIFAs. Yeah, I'm going to get Alexi McAllister for
You're going to go
inform
McAllister?
World Cup.
That
Please.
would have been my shot in the dark, but I don't know if it's a World Cup card, you know?
No, he has got an inform.
He's got an inform. Oh,
Yeah.
bingo.
Love him.
He's done it.
Great goal against
He's got
United
a World Cup
last
team
night.
of the tournament, is what I use all the time in Squabble the Showdown, but he does have a inform as well. Well done. I was trying to go a little bit different. I was trying to think of a German World Cup winner who's got an inform.
Yeah. But most of them aren't really playing anymore.
It was quite a while ago now, though, wasn't it? Yeah, so then the other route would have been French.
To be honest, Mbappe would have probably been a much easier answer. Thinking about it now. But I like to be different.
Like to be jazzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, I think, we can call a stalemate, Pingu. And people can let us know in the comment section if they know an Argentinian who has played for Stoke. It is 1-1 with 1 round to play. Let's get into it. My choice first then, Mr. Pingu. I am going to jump straight in with a FIFA card. I'm going to have a ones to watch across the whole of Ultimate Team.
Interesting.
Ever had the ones to watch cards. Also, we should say we're getting confused and trying to think of cards from that club. It could have just been a player that had played for Stoke at some point that currently has a inform at a different club.
Yeah. So like Choupo-Moting, he would have worked.
So for example, if ones to watch, if I said Everton again, obviously you can't have ones to watch and Everton next to each other because it's me saying them. But you could say Richarlison for his Spurs ones to watch, although I'm pretty sure he has an Everton ones to watch anyway. But it's just a link between them, not actually at that time. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm going to go Atletico Madrid.
Okay, nice. Like
Nice
it.
big club.
Atletico's ones to watch. Ooh, okay. I know him. Let's go French.
Bit meta, Andy.
Is that meta?
Just too
All right.
easy.
Let's
Too
go
many. Go for
South
it.
Korea and have
Maybe
a 1-1, and I'll have not lost.
Something a bit more obvious in South Korea, but not as easy
You
as
want
France.
not France, but also not South Korea.
Yeah.
Fine.
Like a Croatia, but
Everton.
I'm going Everton.
Yeah.
It's the Everton merchant. What are we going for then? Let's go for a Prem team. Let's get Liverpool.
Ooh, okay. Do you know any Everton and Liverpool players?
Maybe.
Okay. I am going to go Champions League winner. I'm pretty sure I've said that once before, but I quite like that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of players to choose from that one, so it's good to put it in.
Have we done Premier League winner?
Yeah, because we did.
Okay.
Unless that was in my video.
No, I think I chose that to stop you picking Copa del Rey or something like that.
Oh
didn't I?
yeah, there you go. That one. Yeah.
Nice.
What are we ending off with? I'm gonna go for something a little bit tricky, Andy.
Okay.
Porto.
Porto. Grow up, Pingu.
You keep choosing Everton. I'll choose something that I know. Could have gone Derby.
You could have. It is actually my go first, isn't it? Because I went middle in the second one.
Yeah.
In the one
fifth
just
round.
before. Yeah.
It is the decider.
Middle is meta, but do you know an Everton and Liverpool player? He has watched Premier League years, so potentially.
Yep.
Corner is also meta, so which route do I know a player for each one?
Do you know Everton, Liverpool?
Yeah. And I'm not telling you any of the other stuff that I do know. All right, I'm going to play this tactically, actually. Because there's only one across the bottom row that I know, I think. So if you take Everton Porto for your first go, I'm pretty sure you could just win. So I'm going to say James Rodriguez.
Brilliant. That was about the only hope I had.
That is gamesmanship, is what that is. Lovely.
Well,
mid is meta, Pingu.
You did say middle is meta. He's at Everton at the minute as well. He's at Everton at the minute, isn't he, Andy? Unless you're thinking of a different one.
I'm thinking of a completely different player. If someone plays for Everton right now who's also played for Liverpool.
Yep.
Have I lost my marbles?
England squad member.
Go on.
Connor Cody.
Connor Cody played for Liverpool.
One game.
Did he? Did he?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Like a cup game. Yeah,
he supports Liverpool. I thought he never got a game for them, so he went to Wolves instead.
No, he got like one cup game.
You're messing me.
Let me double check that just to.
I know he supports Liverpool, and I know his missus supports Everton, and his kids support Everton. So his kids were absolutely buzzing when he played for Everton.
One Premier League game, one game in Europe.
One single senior appearance in 2011 or something like that. Wow, fair enough. There is a few. The one from when I was a kid that was heartbreaking, I guess, or like common knowledge. Francis Jeffers.
Oh yeah, he's a striker.
Franny Jeffers went to Liverpool from Everton directly. You can now win a cross or either diagonal. Mm-hmm. Porto wants to watch is struggling. I'm playing this tactically. Could I get a Porto? I think I might actually be able to get a Porto wants to watch. Well, I mean, James Rodriguez is one actually because of his Real Madrid or Bayern or whatever it was. Ones to watch. I'm sure he would have had one for that. And obviously, he's played for Porto as well. Oh, of course he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good way to go. But obviously, if you used James for that middle one, I couldn't use him again. So then I'm thinking, do I go Atletico Champions League? Atletico won the Champions League, didn't he, Pingu? Or did he always get so close and then Sergio Ramos scores a 95th minute header?
Yeah, I think that's what happened most of the time.
Have Atletico won the Champions League?
They won the Europa League, but they got to the final quite a few times.
I'll instead go for an Atletico ones to watch. Ones to watch Griezmann on FIFA 22.
Oh, yeah. Actually, he only got one upgrade as well.
Stinky, mate.
Mm-hmm. That's why I didn't remember it.
Probably could have had Luis Suarez as well.
Morata as well.
Luis Suarez did play for Atletico, didn't he?
Yeah. Did he have a one to watch though?
I'm sure he would have had a one to watch when he went to Barca. You'd bloody hope so. That is a one to watch.
But he didn't join them.
Promo was out then.
Yeah, but he didn't join them in the summer because he got the ban, didn't he? So he joined like November time. So I don't know if they would have given.
I think you're right. Suarez hasn't had one.
Not one at Atleti.
Don't think so. So it's a good job on Griezmann.
I was going to go Porto Champions League winner, but can't do that now. With the diagonal.
Can't you?
I need to get... Well, I can, but it doesn't get me the diagonal.
Could you just get Porto ones to watch?
I do need to get that, yeah.
Do you not know one? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fair.
I literally can't remember this year's one to watch team. Surely you would have had one. Yeah. Let's say Darwin Núñez, one to watch Liverpool. Did he have one?
Yes.
Oof, that was a bit of a punt.
He's a good card to know for Squabble the Showdown because his inform is actually a left wing. So if you wanted to play an upgraded Darwin Núñez at striker, you had to get the ones to watch, not the inform. So you didn't use up a secondary position.
So you need to get Champions League Liverpool. What a challenge that is, Andy.
That one's really difficult, actually. I think I'll go Steven Gerrard.
For a second there, my head went Premier League, and I was like, he didn't win the Prem.
Okay, so that's you blocked off. What are you thinking then, Pingu? You're the one who put Porto in, and it's a pain, to be honest with you, mate.
It is a little bit.
Do you know Porto ones to watch? Do you know Porto Champions League winner?
I know Porto Champions League winner, but that corner's gone for me now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Atletico Champions League winner.
Okay.
Surely. Luis Suarez.
That's what I was going to say. I've said him in this video. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing with this. You always like bringing up names, and then it turns out those names
Puts them in your subconscious, and you're like, oh, and then it's actually wrong. Okay. I could sit here pondering Porto players for ages, but I think I might know one randomly just from somewhere in my FIFA subconscious. So I'm going to say a name, and I'm going to hope it's right. Otherwise, you have the chance to win. Otavio. Unfortunately, he has had many, many good cards. All of them are informs and team of the season, so that one is incorrect. So you've got a chance to win if you can name a Porto ones to watch. Annoyingly, James Rodriguez is already gone. That would have been a good one. Maybe I should have put it there instead. I didn't think of that.
The gamemanship, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a corner to start off with as well. That was silly from me. Of course, James is at the ones to watch. Do you know one to take the 2-1 win then, Pingu?
Do I know a Porto and one to watch player? I feel like they're definitely... Oh, yes. No.
You do?
No, he's Benfica again. Thinking Ruben Diaz. I don't think he had one at City as well. What else has Porto sold for lots of money recently? Because Casemiro played for them, but does he have a one to watch this year? At Man United? Have I just pulled something out of the bag there, Andy?
Final answer? Casemiro?
Yeah, let's have a look at Casemiro. Has he got a one to watch at
He doesn't.
Man United?
2 informs, a World Cup team of the tournament, and a man of the match. Do you want my next guess?
Yeah.
This one's actually kind of... I don't know if he played for Porto. I think he had a ones to watch for Everton because I absolutely loved it. Unless I'm just making this up. And he is Portuguese. I don't know where we got it. Well, I do know where we got him from. We got him from Barcelona. I don't know if he played for Porto first. I'm going to say Andre Gomes. I've also just thought that was pretty stupid because I should have gone Porto Champions League winner first and then I would have been able to win.
Yeah, he was Benfica. Gomez.
He was Benfica? Okay.
Yeah. Porto...
He also didn't have a ones to watch for Everton. He had a storyline card that you had to unlock that I absolutely loved.
So neither of the columns filled in there.
Nope.
What I want to watch. There definitely is somebody, because just the amount of players that have been through that club. You've given me a thought, Andy. Jackson Martinez.
Jackson Martinez. That is a FIFA throwback.
It's whether
was he before
earlier.
Ones to Watches were even invented?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
He was on FIFA 15 to 20, and he didn't have a ones to watch.
No, team of the season's absolute beast, but doesn't work.
It's my go, Pingu, and I am struggling to even name Porto players, to be honest. Obviously, if you can get one, you can win, but at some point we are just going to have to throw it to the comment section and call it a 1-1 draw. I'll chuck one out there, which I'm pretty sure isn't going to have a ones to watch because I'm almost certain he was just at Real Madrid, and then why was he get a ones to watch when he left? Pepe?
Pepe, the centre-back. It's not an awful shout.
Unfortunately not. Many, many special cards.
Yeah.
No ones to watch.
Striker shapeshifter. Striker shapeshifter. There we go. Jesus.
Do you want to have one more guess? And then I think we'll just have to call it a draw and just throw it to the comment section.
Yeah. I'm going to say Danilo, the right back who went from City to Real Madrid
to Juve. And yeah, that could be a good one.
Please tell me he's done it.
I can tell you, Mr. Pingu, he's got Team of the Seasons, Man of the Match, Inform, Festival of Foot, or whatever the hell that is, storyline cards, and nothing else.
Wow, how has he not got one? Because it's such a one to watch kind of card as well.
That is a tough category for the win for Pingu. And then I guess if I could have gone, if I go Porto Champions League, I would have gone Pepe.
Yep, you could have said Deco or Carvalho.
I guess you could have said Danilo as well for that too.
Yeah.
But Pepe obviously won the Champions League at Real Madrid and now plays for Porto. That would have meant I could have won on Porto ones to watch as well. But I don't know. We're going to throw it to the comment section. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed playing along. It's been fun. It is intriguing. It gets you guessing. Thank you very much for coming on, Pingu. Go and check out another one on his channel. See you guys next time.